Welcome to this episode of Daily Overdose of Papers. Today, we will be talking about extending LLMs Context Window with 100 samples by Yikai Zhang, Junlong Li, Pengfei Liu, published recently. Let's dive into the world of large language models and their context windows. The problem at hand is quite intriguing. Large language models, or LLMs, often struggle when they have to deal with more information than they were trained on. This is called the limited extrapolation ability beyond their pre-trained context window. Now, what makes this paper stand out is its approach. The authors are aiming to extend LLM's context window efficiently. They're not the first to try, but prior efforts were like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, resource-intensive and not quite hitting the mark. The researchers have introduced a novel method that combines adjusting the Rotary Position Embedding's base frequency with scaling the attention logits. It's like fine-tuning the engine of a car for better performance, but in this case, it's the engine of an LLM. Their results are quite impressive. With just 100 samples and a mere 6 training steps, they've managed to extend the context window of LLMA 2i7b chat to a whopping 16,384. That's like teaching an old dog a lot of new tricks and quickly. Before we get into the details of the paper, let's understand some basics. LLMs, like many of us when we're given too much to remember, can only handle so much information at once. This is their context window. Rotary Position Embedding, or ROPE, is like a mental map for the model, helping it remember the position of words in a sentence. Imagine you're trying to memorize a long poem. Knowing the order of the lines is crucial. The paper takes us through a journey of various attempts to tweak ROPE to handle more information. It's like different chefs adding their own spices to a recipe to make it better, but the dish still isn't quite right. The authors observed that previous methods lacked a certain finesse. They propose an entropy-aware ABF, which is like a more tailored suit compared to the one-size-fits-all approaches before. They noticed that LLMs have to maintain a certain attention entropy. Think of it as a balance in concentrating on different parts of a text. Too much entropy, and the model might get lost in the details. By combining their new ROPE extension method with this attention-to-attention entropy, they've managed to create a more efficient way to extend LLM's context windows. It's a bit like a gymnast learning to perform a new routine that uses every muscle just right. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. The researchers put their method to the test across various tasks that demanded a lot of context. It's like putting a new smartphone through its paces to see how many apps it can run at once. Their method came out on top, showing better fine-tuning performance and robustness across different context window sizes. If this were a race, their method would be the one breaking records. One of the most remarkable findings is their method's data efficiency. With just 100 samples, they achieved what others couldn't with thousands. That's like winning a cooking contest with just a few ingredients. In conclusion, this paper presents an elegant solution to a challenging problem. It's like finding the key to a lock that many have tried to pick. The authors have shown that with the right approach, even a daunting task like extending LLM's context windows can be done efficiently. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. See you next time.